Hello Aries, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. For those of you who have been with me for a while, I hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. Thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will say that with every single reading because I'm so grateful. I know that this channel wouldn't be what it is without you all. So I'm very, very grateful. Thank you all so much. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One. This is book 1. I've read book 1 aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy. If you have already read book 1 or watched all those videos, book 2 is available. I love my artist's work. These beautiful, very well-made paperbacks are available on Kindle Direct Publishing for $15.99 each plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below. Where to buy them, to see the videos where I read book 1 aloud. You'll see that I have a different tablescape today. We are celebrating St. Patrick's Day here in America. So I have a different abundance visual for you instead of the ladybug. I had this really cute little pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So I found this perfectly sized little rainbow guy here. This is a fake succulent. I can't put. Well, anyway, so, and I received, I invested in some new decks to celebrate the 1,000 subscribers. And I received this one just in time for this week. It's very green and lush and beautiful. It's all about the forests in Europe, like in English forests and stuff, and it has to do with fairy tales. It has fairies and gnomes and familiar fairy tales that we all grew up with, and it's by Linnea Weatherstone and Marilla Allwood. Marilla Allwood, the artist, lives right outside of a English forest. So, and she's a native there, and so she has made some really beautiful images. I love this deck so much. It does not have reversed meanings as the Thoth deck did. I spent the entire weekend going through its book, which is, my God, beautiful. Okay, I read the entire thing. I'll be referencing it today because it has a whole different feel. And like I was saying, there are no reversed meanings except for the people cards, which is the pages, the knights, and the kings and queens. They have different names in this deck as well. So they do have shadow sides to the people deck, and I will read those as the reversal. Also, as I said, I have some more new decks. I'll be clarifying at the end with the Oracle of the Fairies. This is an absolutely beautiful deck by Karen Kay and artwork by Ginger Kelly. I love it, love it, love it. It's perfect for this week. I've so been enjoying the readings this week. If I need to clarify, I'll be using my teeny tiny Rider Tarot that I got through a miracle recently. If you would like to find out or hear about that story, there's a link in the description box that says my miracle with February 2021 in parentheses. I do offer private readings, so if you would like one, the information to contact me is in the description box below. All right, so let's get started here. I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will, and major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated so that you could learn certain lessons in life that, when learned, raise the vibration of your soul. As you go raising the vibration of your soul each lifetime, you get higher and higher life path numbers. Life path numbers are encoded into your birthday numerically. Once you get to the highest number, then I believe that you are ready to actually be enlightened, experience enlightenment. So, all right, let's get going here. Right here, in at the heart of everything, let's get it to focus. There we go. We have the 8 of challenges. Okay, so challenges are swords. This is air energy, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. Oh, also I wanted to show you my nails. I had painted them bright green, and then I found a top coat that had, it looks like gold dust and coins, and gold coins. So anyway, yeah, so this is the deer in the headlights card. If you've been with me for a while, you know that's the 8 of swords, where you're just so afraid you can't do anything. And the story in this picture here is that she's been surrounded by enchanted thorns and she doesn't know which way to go. Okay, but if she just tries, she should be able to get out of it. Okay, so right now you're feeling very afraid. You're feeling like you don't know what to do. So, all right, the next energy that we read is the energy that is crossing this, and I feel like this is an influence, okay? This is the Green Mother, okay? And in this deck, the Green Mother, this is the Empress, okay? She is everything beautiful, abundant, fertile, lovely, giving, caring. She is the spark of creation. She is creativity. She is beauty, everything. Uh, so this is the sacred feminine. Okay, so this sacred feminine energy is very important. Somehow it connects to this fear that you have. Okay. We'll get more. If I need to clarify, I will, like I said. Okay, so here we have the 6 of visions, all right? And let me just turn this light so that it doesn't keep going up and down the light. Now, the 6 of visions, the visions are the cups, okay? And this is the card of nostalgia, childhood memories, even past lives, okay? So this is not a fully manifested energy yet here. There's memories that are influencing you here. Cups are emotion, intuition, okay? So this could be, and like I said, this could be involving a past life. So who knows, you might be starting to remember imagery or feelings or even memories, straight up memories from a past life. Or you may be trying to not remember the past. Okay, there's some good memories that you have involving someone that you may have known when you were a child. Yeah, there's some nostalgia going on here, but I kind of feel like you're trying not to think about it. That is the energy that's at the root of everything. You may not be able to remember these memories. I'm feeling like you are scared because of something that has to do with this Empress. Okay, so the next energy that we read is the energy that's moving out of your life at this time. Okay, and this is the child of spells. Spells are wand energy, your energy fire. Okay, and like I said, this is upside down. Okay, so this is an energy that never fully manifested. Oh, I'm sorry. This is one of the child, right? It has a shadow meaning. Let's see what the shadow meaning is for the child of fire. Child of spells. Okay, shadow traits. Naughtiness, bravado, acts before he thinks, won't accept responsibility for his actions, unreliable, easily distracted. Okay. If this is not a person, this can mean an audacious attempt, a well-meaning mistake, or childlike enthusiasm for a project or plan. Okay, so that's what's moving out of your life at this time. I have all these, I just love my, don't you love my desk scape? I even found like little St. Patrick's Day gnomes. I was looking for leprechauns, but all they had was gnomes. And I said, well, that kind of makes sense since I have gnomes. Okay, so the next two cards for me as a reader are future cards. And we'll just check this one out first. And here we have, in reverse, the Seeker of Boons. Okay, now the Seekers are the Knights. And what she's doing, and boons are pentacles. So what she's doing is she's in the forest and she's looking for crystals. She's finding crystals and stuff, but she's in the reverse. So let's go find out what that means for her. A worrier, takes on too much, hard to roust out of habits, can be a bit plodding. Okay, yeah. So this is about being stuck in a rut, somebody who just worries too much and takes too long to do stuff, I guess. That's what I'm thinking. Well, this is in your future. This could be an earth sign, or this could be your energy. Okay. So the next energy that we have in your future is the Four of Visions. And this is definitely what it looks like. This is boredom with life. This is when you are just in such a mood that you can't see the absolute magnificence that's all around you. Let me just put this thing down that I have. Okay. Look at he's not noticing how this bird is moving in between worlds with the water and the air. These beautiful, I think those are lotuses. He's got a magical dragonfly right above his head, but he's so stuck in his sadness and boredom and dissatisfaction with life that he's keeping himself basically from seeing the beauty that's around him. So, okay, so out of the two future cards, I feel like this one is going to happen first and then this one, because you're going to feel so bored that you're just not going to move forward very quickly at all. You're going to be, something is going to take a long time. Okay. The next energy that we read is your Hope card. Now, this is the card of Moonlight, which has been coming out with almost every single reading that this week that I've been using this deck. I've been telling this story over and over again. It's awesome, though, I'll tell you. This depiction here is of the moon hares. Pardon me. Now, I just learned this story through this deck, but apparently there's stories that when the moon is full out in these types of forests, the hares go a bit mad. They run around, they dash around, and then they stop and are perfectly still as if enchanted, and they're just kind of all weird all night long. And then when the sun comes up, they move on as usual. It's like they were enchanted. And as I read this story, I remember that there's a Native American story about the rabbit in the moon, or the hare in the moon. If you look at the full moon, in like the pock marks, the indentions in the moon, you can see the shape of a rabbit. It's really so. Pardon me. So this is this connection that I found between this story and the Native American story, and I just think it's very interesting how it affects rabbits this way. I mean, these legends about the rabbits running around, I mean, these are two different continents, you know, so that's very magical to me. Now, the moonlight is all about intuition and a certain amount of deception. This is the moon in the major arcana, and so this is a very important message. This is your hope, and I feel like you may be hoping to deceive someone in a way. How can I put this? Not, I don't know if it, maybe to show that something isn't as bad as you thought, maybe, or they thought, or I don't know. But um, there's a thing about something coming to light here. You may be really hoping that something will be illuminated finally, okay? But in a way to where it's not as bad as it could be. You see what I'm saying? That's the deception part. Not like really bad, but hoping that with the full moon you'll be able to see something, or we can do some clarification on that if I feel like we really need to. Okay, so then your environment here is another major arcana card, the reversal of the lovers. So this is, basically this is a separation. I'm reading this in the reversal this time, apparently, because the lovers upside down are not fully manifested. So that means that you're not together with this person. Whether you want to manifest a new lover, or if this is someone that you are already involved with, this, pardon me, this Empress. Okay? The Empress, wow, they even look very similar. Do you see? Now, the thing about this lovers, I love this card because they are both archers. They each have a bow and arrow. They each have a wrist protection on their arm because they're both archers. They're both hunters. They're equal. And that's why there's so much trust between them. They're just taking a break out in the forest, just innocently being in love. Okay? But right now, this energy is not fully manifested, so you're hoping to bring love in, or you are separated from the one you love. This is your fear energy, and this is the seeker of visions. Okay? Now, the seeker is the knight. This is the Knight of Cups. Now, as a fear, this is offering a cup of love, basically. An offer of love. You're afraid to offer your love, perhaps. Perhaps you're afraid that this love isn't real, because The story behind this card is that this is a prince who saw a really beautiful woman near a pond one day. She had come out of a pond or something like that. I could look it up, but I won't waste your time here. And so what he did is that every single day he comes down to this pond or lake, and he plays his harp, hoping to lure her out so that he can see her again. He's basically obsessed. This is still Prince Charming, but he fell deeply in love, and now he waits for her every single day. He tries to lure her in. Now, as your fear, and then we have at the heart of everything for you at this time, Aries, we have fear, the fear card. And so what this is telling me is that you're already in love, and you're afraid to tell them. You're in love with this Empress, whether you're a female or a male, and this Empress is a female or a male. It doesn't matter. I don't do gender on my channel. It's just all about energies. The feminine energy brings in abundance and is loving and caring and supportive. And I think that this person embodies that, whether they're a man or a woman. Now here is your outcome, your potential outcome, because nothing is set in stone. Unless you get the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is represents when you've written something into your divine blueprint and there's just no way around it. Like you've tried to get something to work, and no matter what you tried, you couldn't get it to work, right? Or you've tried to stop something from happening, and no matter what you tried, you couldn't get it to stop. That's what I'm talking about. But you do not have the Wheel of Fortune here, because those are indicated by the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So this is your potential outcome, and this is a 5-5. Fives are changes, okay? Now this is the developing energy of the 5 of challenges, and the 5 of challenges is the 5 of swords. So this is more air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now this is a giant, okay? And he's not evil, but he also doesn't have time for little bitty humans. Don't get in his way. He could step on you by accident. This is what this represents, is an insurmountable force, where this is usually something that you just cannot overcome, or it seems like something that you cannot overcome, because we all know that Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk handled that giant, didn't he? But you know, if you want to see giants like this in a more realistic sense, yeah, I mean, look at it. He's got an entire tree in his hand. He's got human femurs in his beard. So you don't want to mess with this guy unless you know you can defeat him. Okay? So there is quite a challenge ahead of you. The 5 of challenges, or the 5 of swords, is about... it's all about slander and gossip and quarreling and getting one over on someone. And so you probably know this is ahead of you, and so you've got a certain amount of fear about that as well. Okay? Now, the energy that's at the bottom of the deck, an underlying energy, is the Weaver of Spells. The weavers are the queens. The keepers are the kings. But she's not a queen. She's a weaver. She is a very powerful witch in this deck, okay? And so the spells is the wands. And this is the Queen of Wands. And she's very beautiful, very magnetic, very confident. This could be a fire sign. It doesn't have to be. It could be this Empress, whether she's a fire sign or not. The Empress is Libra and Taurus energy. But yeah, just very attractive, confident, successful, energetic, yeah, and magnetic, and very beautiful and very powerful, okay? Because she's all about the fire energy. I am going to go ahead and clarify this moon card as a hope. It just seems like we need a little bit of clarification. I'll just get this deck out of here. Spirit guides, what's up with this moonlight card here? Please clarify the hope of this moonlight card. Now there is a full moon coming up, and we are entering your season, Aries, and then the full moon is in Libra, and we do have a Libra influence here. All right, what's up with this moon? Whoa, okay, wow. Waiting for your ships to come in, right? Okay, so yeah, this is, pardon me, I'm having some allergies, some trouble with my throat. I'm very sorry. You may have some issues with your throat chakra. In fact, if you're too afraid to tell someone that you love them, then that would explain my throat chakra right now. Because I feel I'm talking like I'm sick or something, but I'm not. So yeah, this is waiting. See, these are little ships off in the distance. He's waiting for his ships to come in. He sent those ships out. Those are his, okay? And so I feel like you are waiting for the clarity, for the deceptions that have been going on to be illuminated, for your ships to finally come in. And apparently you're waiting for some sort of truth to free you. You see what I'm saying? You're hoping that something comes to light so that you can go ahead and flourish. Because when his ships come in, they're going to come in with his money, because he sent them out there with his goods. And now when they come back in, they're going to have the money from all the goods that they sold. So that is what you're doing. You're just hoping for these secrets that have been going on to be brought to light. Okay, so, all right, let's get further clarification with these beautiful fairy. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I love this deck. I love my new decks. I love learning about them and playing with them. This is like playing. And I've gotten into decorating my tablescape now. You know, when you first start out, you don't have resources for things like that. And I'm just really tickled to have these things. Oh, come on, you guys. Oh my goodness. Come on, hands. All right, Aries, what would you like to tell Aries? Okay. May I have 2 more cards, please? Thank you so much, Aries. May I have 1 more? Okay. Oh my goodness, okay. Any more? Nope. All righty. Well, let's get these. All right, so we've got, the first one that came out was believe in magic Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. Oh my goodness. That is exactly what this card is saying. His eyes are open, but he's not seeing the beauty and magnificence that's all around him. He's so bored with life that he can't enjoy the basic parts of life itself, is how magnificent it all is. Nature hurries not. Nature hurries not, but everything is done on time. I can't remember who made that quote, but okay. So the fairy of the northern lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Okay, and I can't help but notice that she looks pregnant, which is the Empress. Okay, very much the Empress energy here. That's beautiful. Okay, so it's, don't be disillusioned with life. There's magic everywhere, including within you. Inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. This is connecting for me with this Six of Visions. This is the card of childhood, when children are significant, memories of days spent as a child. She's reading her book and she's just surrounded by magic. She is, stay playful, okay? See, you're not being playful here. She's in the reverse. Fairy spotting. Okay, so this is another child here. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So you have to, well, you don't have to do anything, but look at the colors here. Look at how these go so well together. These go together with the colors. These two cards go together with the ideas behind them. Life is magical, and don't stop seeing that and believing in that. Oh my goodness, look at this one. I haven't gotten this one yet. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Wow, that's beautiful. You're transforming. Well, that would be quite a challenge, wouldn't it? Okay? This giant could represent a part of yourself. He's in reverse right now, but he's manifesting. He is there. And like I said, Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk did handle that giant, didn't he? It just depends. You are transforming. You're transforming your life. All right. Well, that is your reading for this time. Have a happy St. Patrick's Day today. And may you have lots of luck, and see you, and we'll see you next time. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and do the amount of control that you have over this situation. I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor, and you have Moonlight and you have the Empress. So that's 2 out of 10 cards, okay? So that means that most of this is in your control. And what you're hoping for and what this is all over or all about, okay? This is very important. Whatever you want to come to light, whatever secrets have been there, this is a very important part of this situation, as this Empress is obviously as well. If this person is in Empress energy, they are very powerful, they are very kind, they are very good. And so this is a very This is a very good energy, Aries. All right, there you go. Now we're done. Oh, for crying out loud. All right, Aries, thank you for watching. See you next time.